Bisi, of course. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've done an episode. Almost 2 weeks, I believe, or even around 2 weeks. So wait till some more people drop in for the live stream. And yeah, I got, so I've already mentioned it yesterday on my Insta story that it's got postponed to today because of, well, yesterday's festive, I would say, anniversary, because we celebrated, as you know, I'm part Polish, part Austrian, 30 years of the first free elections in Poland, and yeah, there was a discussion with journalists and all that. I didn't actually want to go too much into that. It was very interesting to listen to like different views and opinions about it. But yeah, I hope that you will join tonight as well. As we know, on a Wednesday we are limited to a certain time because we're limited to until 10 p.m. Central European Time or 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Hi Gabriel, by the way, nice that you tune in already. Well, because in around an hour and 10 minutes, so this around the time that I scheduled for this week's show is Criteria going on. So Criteria 189 this week. And Dolindo said already it's going to be a massive episode, so we should definitely tune in later then. Yeah. So the first track that I played to you is a remix by a guy that I believe, I don't know, it's either one or two guys that I know for a long, long time already. It's a new release on Enormous Tunes by Matt Caselli and David Jimenez, I guess he's pronounced. Get Yourself Together, the Fort Arkansas remix. And I'll drop the link for you into the comments. Just give me a second till I set up everything for myself. As always, there's also a Bisicast playlist for this episode, so I'll share this after the episode. By the way, hi, Veiko is watching over on Instagram. Great that you tune in. Yeah. How are you doing in general? How's Serbia? Everything alright there? Yeah, and it's actually summer is actually, or like the festival summer is coming closer and closer, and I hope that I'll be part of it this year. So this is the remix. This to you. Finishing my exams. Oh, great! I have one as well in September or in October. No, in October. Sorry, in October. I believe it will be the 3rd of October. I hope it's gonna be my last one. And then I'm off to writing my master's thesis. Yeah, it took ages. I hope that I'll be done by this. I need to study a lot for this one because my material that I have my exam on is not like a certain material. I don't know, like let's say 100 pages. I have to learn them and then I have an exam and I'm done. But it's like the whole language, and in that case it's Polish. And like the switches between German and Polish. It's very complicated. Stevie is also watching over on Insta. Thank you so much for joining for Get Yourself Together, the Fort Arkansas remix, the original by Matt Caselli and David Jimenez. Yeah, I got loads and loads of mixed up stuff. I will have some IDs as well, which I'm actually very happy about because, as you know, I'm not a huge fan of IDs and like in general, but some of you guys send me some stuff and I really want to put it out and to ask for your opinion because it's not only about me here, it's also about you because I believe you are just as critical as I am often, probably sometimes even more. And I hope that you'll like it, and I would, ask, for feedback, and then I will, give the feedback further to the producer. And Dvořák, you're already telling me everything over on Instagram. Yes, I'm planning to play the new Camel Fat. I'm planning to play the new Maddie on. Absolutely. This is all on my bucket list tonight, so that's gonna be there for sure. But actually, I want to share my stream on Twitter. So, because I can only do that once I start the live stream, so I have to do this, in bit like on the go, basically. Yeah. Okay, so that was that. The first one. Matt Caselli and David Jimenez, get yourself together. The Fort Arkansas remix. Meanwhile, Keegan also joined. Thank you so much. Yeah, what else do I have? So I believe I want to play one more techie tune because, and then maybe I'll head over to that one what you said. Do I have one more? Yeah. This one's a bit rough. No, I don't feel like playing some very rough stuff. So let me check. What else do I have? Give me a second. This one was very nice. Yeah. So Vice has also a new track. So the guy from Fill My Needs. To be honest, I'm not sure whether I heard this. Don't sleep on that due west Skrillex remix. I'm not sure. Was this already released? I'm not sure. I would have to check. I believe it was. Wasn't it one like on one of the EPs? Yeah. Right now, for now, Vice with Let Me Love You. I believe that was released on Two Room, from what I remember. Yeah. By the way, this evening is sponsored by Tapped Water. I mean, it got very hot over the last days in Austria, especially, and it will be hotter even next week. So yeah, that was released on Two Room Tracks. So yeah, it's a very nice tech tool. You can already hear, and will have also a very nice melody to it. So yeah, you can already hear this in the intro. Toning it down to the pianos there. This light is a bit too much for me. Like I hate standing in the spotlight. Haha. It's a very similar vibe to the Fort Arkansas one that we just heard. What's a regular release? You would have to send me a link. Preferably on Beatport if it's there. But this is a huge problem with Beatport is that it's less and less is getting released there, which is a bit sad. So Vice, Let Me Love You. Very cool vocal. Yeah, the vocal was very nice. I enjoyed that one. This one is even in the extended mix available on Spotify, which is very unusual. I don't know if I can tag him, but can I tag him? Let me check. I guess I can't. Okay. Yeah, DM it for me. Keegan, oh sure, Jared. Just always send me a direct download link. I prefer this, because it's better to do. Yeah. And then I can play what you just said, Veiko. By the way, I call Dushak Veiko because we know each other for so long, and I still have some tracks by you. So we know each other for very, very long already, like for 4 or 5 years, and I'm so happy that we still haven't seen each other, I believe, but we know each other so well already. I'm so happy that you're watching. It's always a huge honor to be watched by a producer. Thank you so much. This is much better. Really? Oh yeah, you told me that. We walked past, exactly. Ah yeah. On which bridge then? I can't remember. Big bridge. Was there a big bridge? I was actually hunting for Mac back then in Stockholm, because I was actually wanting to meet her, because she's closer, and she's from Slovakia. And then actually we wrote each other and said, well, okay. And then it's, yeah. Yeah, and Keegan, I know you, Keegan. Yeah, we met at AD, I know that, yeah. During third party, I believe. The big construction one. To be honest, like it went so quickly, like I can't even remember. I'm sure I went over a huge bridge, but I don't know like it. I believe this one where the parliament is. I believe it was there. Meanwhile, Nies is also watching. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, Vice, Let Me Love You. Cool tech track, perfect for the warm up. Beautiful melodic vibes, and I believe now that we've already mentioned it, we can head over to a track that I heard just today in the morning for the first time, because I finally got hands on the extended mix. Camel Fat and Jake Bug with Be Someone. I believe this one was the one that you were talking about, Veiko. Yeah, very cool drop, very I don't know, melodic, melancholic, everything like at once. So this is very interesting to listen to, and yeah, let's check it out. So let me check first if this is on Spotify, because I'm not sure, and it should be, because once it is released already. Spotify is so slow. Always the troubles, and once again the end is a problem. Yeah, but there's only the radio edit out on Sony Music Entertainment. So it's directly on Sony, and this is, from what I heard, correct me when I'm wrong, but I believe this is the first track of their upcoming album. And yeah, now the melody is coming up slowly but surely, and surely is actually a name, Vienna. Oh, you sent me directly. Thank you so much, Veiko. Yeah, the melody itself is like already like so, you know, almost trippy, I would say. I really want you actually to fall, you know, to lean back, fall into the track. This is something, you know, very very unusual for a track, I would say. Yeah, Camel Fat and J-Bug with Be Someone. And I will need to get this. We transferred, actually very nice. Thank you so much, Veiko, for this one. You're still watching. And actually, the intro, the beginning, the breakdown reminds me very much of Cola. So I would say it's really, yeah, it's really something, you know, that sounds familiar to any Camel Fat fan, how I am as well. And I've seen them last year, I believe in October or November, when they were playing in Austria at Horst. And yeah, yeah, absolutely. Camel Fat is very timeless from their music, especially. Yeah, by the way, when my voice will crack, I'm sorry, I believe it was just that night that I caught a cold. I don't know why, but I hope everything is fine so far, and I hope I can make it until the next hour. And then I'll be commenting on Criteria. I love the build-up. The build-up really goes for over a minute and a half. So, and then it really drops very melodically, very melancholic. Da-da-da-da. Melody is simply amazing. I believe I heard the track a couple of times already before it was released. And so when I heard it this morning, it sounded familiar to me, like in general. So I don't know if it was maybe on Criteria or somewhere else, or just a preview anywhere. I'm not sure. It could be also like a rip or anything, but yeah. But very nice, very nice. I mean, the drop is here only, I believe, 30 seconds long. Let me check if I can. Yeah, this drop is 30 seconds long, but then actually it, you know, gets over and over. Yeah, so very, very nice. And very interesting that the arrangement is very unusual, I would say, because we have like a minute and a half, over a minute and a half build up on the you know, for the first drop that goes for around a minute, and then we have yet another 30-second build-up for another 1 minute drop, and then the outro of 45 seconds drop, and then we'll check this in a bit. But yeah, so very interesting throughout build, like the arrangement. But you know, I don't really care too much about it. It sounds still very nice. Na 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 na. You know what the melody reminds me a bit of? I believe Paris and Simo Nova from Revealed back in, I believe, 2013. And the melody sounds a bit like it. I don't know. I have like this feeling that this is what it reminds me of. Of course, you know, I believe the synthi itself and also the EQ is a different one, but you know, I don't know, it kind of reminded me of that. Yeah, so the melody goes only for 30 seconds, then it kind of fades out, and then basically into the drop general. Yes, I would like to play it, but you tell me not. Told me not. We're gonna wait a bit. Anyways, congrats, of course. Congrats. Well, you know what we're talking about. Yeah, that's CamelPhat and Jake Buck with Be Someone. Very nice track, huge recommendation. It will be also, of course, in my Spotify playlist after the show. Yeah, what else do we have? Let me check. I can't do like 1,000 things at once, so I would have to, you know, really be careful. Yeah, we have, maybe now that we had a bit of chillier track, we can maybe now head over to a bit like rougher track, more like it goes more into techno and especially into acid, I would say. This track is called Acid Rain and it's by Umek, or Umek. And yeah, let's check it out. It's a bit rough. Let's check it. I'm not sure what, I believe this one won't be on Spotify yet because it was Beatport exclusive, so I'm not sure. Let's hope for the best, but I believe it's not there yet. So yeah, I'll probably have to get you a SoundCloud link there. And I need to kind of make a note to myself that Acid Rain is not available on Spotify yet, because you know I want to give you, the best service and everything, but sometimes it simply doesn't work. Yeah, but it sounds very rough. Yeah, it's something really for the techno sets. But I like acid in general. I mean, I heard better acid tracks in the past already, but this one it's alright. Especially like the breakdown. Bit different from the usual stuff, and yeah, and the acid bassline only slowly fades in, so yeah. So Umek and Acid Rain. I was not even prepared for this heavy kind of drop there. Yeah, but as always, feel free to like and share the live stream if you enjoy it. A very rough one. So yeah, that's that. I believe, I'm not sure whether Keegan is still watching, but I can play his track as well now. I believe it's this released already, I can tell you the artist, but yeah, it's very rough. Yeah. So I can actually also, be a bit more critical on the stuff that you sent me, so I'm very interested. Wait, I would have to check whether I have one track more to play, but I'm not sure whether I have this on my PC already. Wait a second. So to be interested in this. But yeah, this one is very rough, very cool. Yeah, it goes quite a while. Oh, so I'll download it right away. Yeah, Keegan, okay, nice. So let's do your track now. It's actually very great that we can actually mix up some things here. What's this now? Luke Nash, Hold Up. 16 days ago, I believe this was this one. Yeah. So yeah, it's very tough to say something about this acid track here, but I don't know. It's very nice mix for a techno track, and I believe really like you have to watch out yourself. You make Acid Rain. And now it's time for Luke Nash and Hold Up. It was released on Groove Basement. Let me check if one. Hope it's this one. Yeah, it's released only 16 days ago, so yeah, it's already has some comments there. So nice. But I guess I have to quickly write back. Like, so when you do like several things at once, just enjoy the music for now. Luke Nash with Hold Up. This one is kind of cool. Yeah, really. It's like a mix of, I don't know, Future and Losing It a bit. I mean, I hear the bass line is a bit, you know, Losing It inspired, but not too much. Not that I can actually, you know, hear it. What did I? Ah, okay, that's that. Yeah, I wanted to you know, calm down somebody. Yeah, because I really, this is so very cool, because I receive sometimes fire and I'm not even allowed to play it to you. You know, this is the worst thing about it, because I really want, you know, to share the emotions about a certain track, and then I only have to keep them for myself. Yeah, Keegan, very nice, very nice. What you sent me there? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't stumble upon this. Why? This is very cool. You know, I would have downloaded it myself and didn't even ask you for playing it. But thank you so much, Keegan, for this one. Yeah, mixing is alright, because there's not much going on. So it's I believe, well, we have the bass line, we have this vocal FX. I believe a bit of a white noise, but I believe that's it. Not much more going on. Carolina's watching as well. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. I hear the Losing It inspired bass line, but I don't really care too much. So he really built something around it. Not much, but there is something. But it's a very nice, you know, starting point. You know, to make a track like this. Very tacky, very cool. Something to play for the warm-up. Yeah, well, this could take up some time. Okay, never mind. Yeah, thank you so much for this one, Keegan, Luke Nash, and Hold Up. And yeah, thanks to Veiko, who I believe is not here anymore, but will play his stuff here nonetheless when I got it, but I don't know where it is. Wait, it got lost somehow. Yeah, where is this? Yeah, it is in the down. Yeah, it is in the downloads, but it didn't. I don't know. Okay, never mind. So Veiko told me to play the Due West Skrillex remix, which I haven't heard yet. So it will be something a bit different. I hope this is on Spotify. Anyway, I will still tell you a bit about it. So I believe we can now do a electronica block with this one, and then, for example, the new Medion one, and the new one by Dr. Blood as well, which Chris is also part of. Just let me check if this is on Spotify, so that I can put this down for you. Yeah, US Skrillex remix. So it starts off very atmospheric. So, oh, the vocal, okay, comes out of nowhere basically. So, yeah, but thank you very much for this recommendation. Skrillex is a very cool, very genius musician, I would even say. This one, yeah. Oh, but it's this one. Yeah. The vocal is very cool, but the drop, the music itself, like the genre, is not really my kind of my piece of cake, to be honest. But yeah. Yeah, he starts to build it up a bit here for the drop. Yeah, it has like 100 BPM, I believe, not more. Yeah, the bass line is very cool, but you know, to me, like in general, the track is a bit too slow. So Veiko, thank you very much for sending this, but yeah, I kind of, well, how to say this? I understand how you like it or what you like about the track, but yeah, that doesn't mean I have to like it. So, but production-wise, this bass line, it's very simple, but it fits very well. So yeah, it's a very cool track. So thank you very much for saying this. Yeah, and now I believe now I want to play the new Medion one and the new Dogblood one. So the ones that I like, because Veiko said, well, he wants to hear the new Medion one. I hope that he'll listen afterwards. Because the new Medion one, I got this, and I'm also very impressed by this one. So let me check if this is here. Yeah, and then I have one more. It's also very cool. Igor is watching. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I'm having the new Medion one. All My Friends. Very cool one. I'm actually happy that Medion is back. So in general, because I mean I know my favorite track by him is his Night Out remix. The original was by Martin Solveig. That was back in 2012, so long time ago. And since then, actually, I enjoy his music mostly. His album was very out of the box, I would say. I can't really remember whether I liked it very much. But no, I have to accept this, you know. It's still very, very fine to listen to his stuff. So yeah. So let's check the dropout. This is kind of the pre-drop, and then it's coming up slowly. Yeah. This is a bit of a Daft Punk vibe, I would even say. So this is, I believe, where Medion has his inspiration from. I believe he's even from France, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Medion, All My Friends is a new single. Very chilly. So something more for easy listening. So I would have to check how much BPM this has, because I'm interested. I have like a tool that's on the website all8.com, and then this is 100. And then I actually only tap any. This is around 100. So we have like the similar case that we had with Skrillex earlier. Yeah, it's very cool to hear something different on the Bisicast as well. So also for me, it's like a bit of a switch up, you know, for once in a while. Yeah. So Medion did a good job on this one. Very nice production, very nice vocal. So yeah, I believe it's very like his kind of music, you know, that he really didn't fake anything, or he just produced what he likes, and you know, I could hear that very well. So huge shout outs to Medion. Thanks so much for this one. Very cool track to listen to. And yeah, and one more of these kind of tracks, actually two more. One is this one here by Dogblood. And that is a bit of a mix-up sound-wise. The track is called For Mind. And this is from their new EP that was out last week, I believe. So from the EP Turn Off the Lights. Yeah, it's a bit of a change up here this time. Yeah, you can hear that already. So really, he's breaking the fourth to the floor there. Yeah, but the bass line, you really have to listen for yourselves. Sounds something different. Bogdan, hey, did you tune in? Just in time, I would say. Yeah, very cool, very different, you know, from the usual stuff that I hear and that I listen to, basically, because it's but it's very cool to, you know, to switch it up sometimes. I know that I've probably said this already twice, but yeah, I can't stress that enough. So yeah, the new one by Dogblood. It's not like very very different to say something about it, because it's so different yeah, I'm about to play something special, Bogdan, if you know what I mean. Yeah, just in a bit. But my favorite one, it's coming up. That was released, I believe, in the beginning of this week, or last week. Yeah, so you can also hear like different drops, so they really, mix things up very much. So you can hear it very well. Yeah. The end is just a bit, weird to me. But like the drops in between there were very, very cool. So that's why I added this to my playlist. Dogblood with Josh Penn and XNG with Formind. Yeah, and one last one that was my favorite one to kind of close this electronica block a bit now is Magic Sword Legend of the Keeper, the full remix. So this one is also a huge recommendation because I know Fool also for a long, long time already. I've been even once. He was playing, in Vienna once, ages ago. I believe it must have been 4 or 5 years ago, and from what I remember, he he didn't cancel the set, but like he finished earlier because one of the CDJs didn't work. From what I remember, and I was a bit mad. Because back then he was really producing very cool electro house, and now he's still very nice with this kind of electronica-esque, Steve Angelo kind of esque, human-esque beat. Very cool. Yeah, and absolutely, Bogdan Skrillex is an amazing producer. I liked him earlier for his kind of bro step stuff, but now he's still, very awesome producer and produces. High quality music, so still like, although I don't like it, but I don't have to like everything, so, but I, accept this, so there's nothing wrong with this. Yeah, Legend of the Keeper full remix. Magic Sword released this, I believe, 2 years ago, from what I remember, and Fool did really an amazing job on remixing this, so really give it like an extra, like a little bit of extra tip to kind of sounding amazing. And a bit more power to it, but still, keeping those 110 or 100 BPM or whatever that is, so not fall to the floor, that kid. Oh wait, was this fall to the floor? Let me check this. This actually fall to the floor, but like way slower. Yeah, but very cool. I can imagine playing this and banging my head to this one. This one is 110. According to my BPM meter. So I really have to share this. to share this link. Get your BPM yourself under this link here. I actually do to post this because this is the tool that I use on the browser to kind of feel the BPM myself. So usually, I'm too lazy to put this into any DJ software, whatever. I just go there, listen to it, tap the space, and then I got my BPM. So, you have to kind of have, a feeling for the rhythm. Like, but fall to the floor, it's not very, very difficult for me now, at least, and I'm listening to electronic music for so many years already. Yeah. But now, up next, I have an idea for you. So I have something that, that might be released, in the future. And then I believe I have one more that is looking for signing. So really appreciate the stuff that you send me. So this is the first idea with a very known vocal. So let's check it out. And I'm interested in what your opinions are, even if you're not watching right now. Afterwards. Yeah, let's check this idea out, and yeah, I will also tell you a bit my opinion about it. Time is 22, okay, we got a couple minutes left. So yeah, you know what this reminds me of a bit? I can't remember the one. Was the track by, oh my goodness, who was this? I can't remember. Maybe it was Anna Kost or Norman Doré? These kind of sounds, Yeah, I believe I have like a I have a mashup with Gecko with this one. A future, oh my goodness, I don't want to say anything wrong because that's why. Yeah, Junior Jack Thrill Me. Yeah, but it was a remix, kinda, maybe. I believe. This is what kind of reminds me of. A bit, not much, maybe. Maybe. Was the New Idea remix? I can't remember. No, I believe it was not. But something like this, I don't know. Like it kind of reminds me of this. Yeah, we have now the little there. This barricade, obviously, I can tell you that, I believe. Yeah. That's that. Now there's the build-up. Yeah, idea-wise, very cool. So I know some stuff you maybe don't know. So I can't really say much about the mix here. Of course, it can be improved, I believe. But yeah, this can be done. So that's about that. I see so many messages today. Yeah, this one is actually yeah, very cool. Idea-wise, absolutely great. Papi is watching. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I hope that I'll be back at some point. You know, in either in the Czech Republic or in Slovakia. Probably Slovakia is closer. Yeah, but the guy who sent me this, thank you so much for sending this. A very cool idea, and I hope that it will be a bit improved. So what maybe I can say about here, maybe that the main melody is a bit more to the front of the sound spectrum, so that I could pump it, you know, a bit more, not just, you know, feel it. Yeah, and the kick could also be a bit more punchier. Could have a bit more punch. This is what I can tell you. But maybe Gokman, once you are here, hi by the way, tell me what is your opinion about this track. It's an ID that someone sent me, and yeah, do you like it? Yeah, that's the outro already. But tell me what's your opinion about it. I know that you're a producer as well, so any opinion is welcome. And meanwhile, I believe I received a second track this month that is looking for something. Yeah, this one, I believe. So I have a second ID for you, so yeah, I know Gokman, but like idea-wise, okay, groovy. Yeah, I believe it's groovy as well. That's what I can also tell. Yeah. Okay, I have two more IDs actually coming up from what I see now. This one, this coming up one, also is looking for signing. So anyone here watching, either early. Jonas is watching. Thank you so much for joining. From Void. Yeah, guys, was amazing in Stockholm. What a shame we didn't meet each other. I would really like to get to know you because I know Void Records for a long time already. And yeah, idea-wise, I also think, yeah. I believe there will be more down on the mix, on the mixing side and on the master side as well. Yeah. So this track is is looking for somebody to sign. So, and I like it. So let's check it out. So also Gokman, you can also and Jonas who's now watching, you can maybe say also an opinion about it. It's a very melodic one, progressive, uplifting one. And ready to drink a lot of water today. Yes, I've already mentioned. I caught a cold yesterday. I don't know why, how, but okay. Yeah, Jonas, I'm so sad. I'm so sad that it didn't work out. Yeah, so this one is looking for somebody to sign. I really like the melody. And like, it's something I would see on Protocol, for example, with a vocal. Like the... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Gongma, transition needs to be more smooth. Too much mid on the high information with endless smile. What do you mean by endless smile? I like the kind of guitar in the breakdown. It could be of course taken out and maybe exchanged with a piano, but yeah. Yeah. But like idea-wise, I like it very much. Reminds really of kind of the melody is good, but lead layer needs a characteristic sound to make it sound complete. Well, I'm not sure what I can agree with this. Let me check it out. Yeah, so I believe also that the mixing could also been a bit better, like in general. Which basically doesn't help the job with reverb and delay, yeah. So there's a plugin that does filter reverb and delay at once. This is very cool. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I'm not there much of a producer on that, unfortunately. But the effects comment for the inside is very interesting. Yeah, I believe the mix sound itself it's a bit too muddy. So a bit, like but yeah. Like idea-wise, I like the melody, I like the lead. Yeah, the lead could also be a bit sharper maybe. But I can live with this, so yeah. It's very cool to listen to. Maybe you can make it up a bit more uplifting, and then with the vocal and the breakdown, and you have a perfect Protocol or whatever track. Nikita, thank you so much for joining. Maybe once you are in, hold on. I'll play one more ID and then I'll play yours. Once you are here, and then give you some feedback. Yeah, but Bogdan, yeah, it's also a nice idea, I believe also, and this one is really waiting for signing. So yeah, really, hope that somebody will discover this one day. And yeah, because the producer who produced this sent this to a few labels, but it's very tough to get it somewhere. Yeah, right now I wanted to play this. So there's one track of shit I can't play yet, but maybe in the future. What was this track? This track, yeah. So another ID. Let me check how this sounds like. Yeah. Okay, this is probably more of an intro. Okay. Let's check how this sounds to give you a bit of a feedback. Yeah, missing a bit of sub bass Gockman, exactly. Yeah. You can hear this off the mic. This is very cool. Yeah, but I'll definitely hand over this feedback to the producer. This is, I believe, very helpful. This one will be very, very slow, and it's more like of a shot, I would say. But yeah, very interesting to listen to. Yeah, I like how you pen the claps there, left right. This is very interesting to listen to. Yeah. So yeah, definitely finish this because there's also the build up already there. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing this with us. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds very promising. Of course, yeah, it's very tough to say at this stage. Something complete, because I don't know how the drop sounds or whatever. That once you send me that then then it's the case. Okay, I believe next up is this track that I already talked about. Let me just quickly check one last thing, and yeah. Because unfortunately, like I don't know, my laptop is today and tonight very slow. Let's check this. This one is not here yet. It will be a bit tough for me. Nikki, if you are in, can I play your track that you sent me last week? Because I'm not sure actually whether I can, but I hope I can. Meanwhile, maybe I'll play it from, because actually I can't find a public link to this, so that's why. Yeah, sure I can. Okay, good, because I couldn't find a public link. That's why I was very surprised. So I believe this is not out yet. So, but it will be out soon. Of course I will. It sounded very nice. How long will I stream for? Gawkman, I will stream maybe another 20 minutes, I believe. Yeah, no, I got the track myself. That's not the problem. The problem was just that I wanted to share a link, for the public, but I believe it's not there yet. So, yeah. So Nikki did something. Yeah, you can hear the background out of the. Okay, June 7th. Okay, thank you so much. I wasn't, very very sure about this, so that's why. Yeah, so something very interesting mixed up, Yeah. Okay, I'll reply later. So yeah, he did some kind of a I believe Russian speech or anything, and then mixed up different sounds, and this is a very nice motto for the show. And then there comes the switch up. So funny to listen to. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, so thank you very much, Nick, for this one. The track is called Voda, and it's out, on Friday. I believe I can share this. Mickey Mouse with Voda out on Friday. Yeah, from my Russian music video, exactly. Yeah, that's what you told me. Yeah. So yeah, very interesting track, mixed up. What is this video about, Nikki? Yeah, so absolutely cool. Yeah, so really, Nikki, what did so well? Innovative water cleaning shit. Okay, very nice. Yeah, so what I like very much about it is that it really experimented with a lot of sounds there, and I'm very interested how your fans, or actually followers, whatever you want to call them, will react to this, because it's not very easy. Yeah, water means water, of course. It's the same in Polish, but just with a W instead of a V. Yeah. Actually, the only thing that I was maybe considering it, maybe it was V moda or something like this, because it sounds very very close to like the headphones, but no, not much there. Okay, what else do I want to play? Yeah, it's new Style one. Yeah, Style one is back. Style one is back with fire, and it's indeed fire. Yeah, I need to tell you, I wish you all the best for this track. It sounds very interesting, and yeah, I kind of like it, not 100%, but a bit. I like the idea, the switch up. Switch up is so cool. Switch up is so cool, like of the different sounds. Usually this is how it happens in big room, where big room sounds like shit, but sometimes it can be cool. That's the new one by Styler and Fire. Wait, this one will be out soon as well. This one is not out yet. Oh, they only Fire. Very groovy. Yeah, pre-order on Beatport. So Let me check when this one will be out. Yeah, of course it is. This one is out also on Friday. Yeah, the 7th. Is it like so horrible with these bitch tips that I have? Yeah, unfortunately, like let's call it this way. I didn't lose weight over the last couple of months. I'm not sure what I put on, but maybe 1 kilogram max. So also out this Friday, Silent with Fire on his own powerhouse. So thank you so much for this one, Oscar. So there's gonna be also very little tracks tonight on the playlist. Wow. Yeah, but this track is very nice. Yeah, I'll need to play some more danceable tracks here. Check if I have some. Yeah, I have a free track then. Actually, I want to finish with one certain track. That was my favorite over the last couple of weeks, like the last week basically, because it was out for a week now. Yeah, but thank you very much, Silent, for this one. So out on Friday. I'm even gonna wait till Friday until I drop the playlist. Yeah, very sexy, right, Cockman? Yeah. So the next track, which I also enjoy, is by Bisicast. So now one for the playlist. So I have to play some stuff that is released, because otherwise I can't really share a playlist then. Yeah. So thank you very much, Oscar, for this one. Also very appreciated always for the stuff that you sent me. And up next we have the track's by Dioro, the original one. The track's called Wild Like the Wind, and it's the Benny Benassi and DJ Licious remix or mix, however you want to call it. Yeah, let's check this one out. Yeah, and we're having like 15 minutes left, and then we had 20 minutes left, and we're heading over to Criteria. And in between Criteria, I'm gonna eat. It was a very stressful day. Actually, I wanted to really do it yesterday, but then it didn't happen. So, who loved me? Nikita loved me. Thank you so much for the love, Nikita. And yeah, the vocal is very interesting. But my favorite part is definitely the drop. Let's check this out. Boom, 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 the bass line, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. So much music. Oh yeah, I want to play one more. No, I remember. Because actually, I didn't do a Bisicast last week, so actually I have one also to play something that was released last week in the beginning, I believe. And this one is, I believe, also released on Spotify. Yeah. For those people who are still in, I have something very interesting, and I want to hear your opinion about this. So yeah, I hope that I want to silence the now a bit, but actually you should really check this out. Very cool track here by remix by Benny Benassi and DJ Licious. A very cool bass line. I love DJ Licious for a long time already. I mean, for 2 years already. And I believe he's in the game for way longer. So yeah, that's for sure there. So yeah, that's that one. Dioro Wild Like the Wind with the Benny Benassi and DJ Licious extended mix. But now I want to play something that was very controversial. We're having a track, or actually a song for wow, if you call my Instagram, okay. Well, I don't know what happened there, but okay. Thank you so much for this heads up. Yeah, I don't know whether this is probably a track or something like this. And yeah, oh, okay. Okay, you mean probably the post with that and all that. Okay. I'll read to it later, because actually right now I actually want to play this one more track here by Jaws, called Baby Shark. Actually, so the original is by I believe some like kind of a producer or whatever, I don't know. people that produced it together. And so this song is for babies, or like, because it's actually very catchy, I would say. But what he built around it is very, very interesting. So that's why I want definitely to give it a play here. And when I heard this, I should move to Twitch. Yes, I do restream. I want actually, what I want to do is actually, there are platforms so where I can stream to one platform and it would then stream to several platforms. So, yeah. So this is this track. So, very catchy, but you know, what he built around it, what I like so much about it is actually the idea in general, and like, that's probably not his fault, because there are several, you know, vocals with baby shark, mommy shark, daddy shark, grandma and grandpa shark, and then they go to get a hunt. So when I heard it for the first time, I was laughing out loud. I believe I heard it for the first time as a rip on I believe he played this during Coachella, I believe, and I heard it as a rip there, and I thought at the beginning, it's so shit, you know, what he did with this, that, or with that and that. But you know, when I heard it then as the released version, I thought, wow, this is so you know, so creative and everything, you know, to build something around it that actually sounds really fine, you know. It's not something that, well, that is, you know, badly produced or whatever. So it's really kind of also groovy, so it's a very different Jaws that I usually know. So that's why I was, you know, so surprised about this track. Tick, be shock. So that's, I definitely wanted to play that. And I really like, you know, the groovy synthy there. So great job here by Jaws. I call him Yachts. So thank you very much for this one, Jules. Actually, the guy that actually introduced us to Bass House, basically. And actually, he builds up the whole track around the vocals. So this is very interesting to listen to. Yeah, absolutely cool. Yeah. Maybe one more track I want to play. There's so many tracks to play because I haven't had a Bisicast last week, so I really need to catch up. But actually, I don't have so much time now. So yeah, what I want to play definitely is the new one by the futuristic Polar Bears. It's I believe a very melodic one that was released on Protocol. Also a recommendation, but the next one is also, I believe, a larger recommendation. I believe. Yeah, melodic and groovy at the same time. So. Let's check this one out. I enjoyed this very much last week. Futuristic Polar Bears, You and Me. And the extended mix is also there, so I'll share this with you. Yeah, Futuristic Polar Bears, also known for their collaborations with Dimitri Vangelis and Wyman. So yeah, so definitely a recommendation here. Very melodic one, very, I believe, almost a bit emotional there on the second part of the drop. Yeah, tell me what you think about this. I want actually to do now a bit more tracks. Yeah, Futuristic Polar Bears, You and Me. Yeah, this is a banger, Gottman, exactly. It's a banger. Very beautiful. I like, you know, the piano sound, how the vocal is layered, you know, everything so well mixed. And, you know, the drop doesn't sound, you know, too loud or anything. Very nicely mixed, cool to listen to. Absolute recommendation. Yeah, and one more, a bit of a deeper one, I would say. Is the next one. Yeah, the violin is so cool. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, thank you so much for those who were watching over on Instagram. And yeah, I will actually finish now over on Facebook, and then and then we'll head all over to Criteria for listening to the new episode. By the way, Panos and Jay also joined, thank you so much. And yeah, straight to 2009, yeah, 2009, maybe wow, I would rather say 2012 maybe, more like something like Busto, but maybe not as emotional, more melancholic. That's what I would think about it. Yeah, up next that I also want to play, so many great tracks, but so little time. But actually, I also wanted to give you guys a platform. This is also important because I appreciate that you come to me and ask me for feedback. This is something which I very enjoy because that's actually, I believe, what I build up with my Bisicast. No matter if it's big or small or however you see it, from the numbers it's small, but it's in some of your minds, and I really appreciate that. And yeah. And from what I heard, there are a lot of... Oh, sorry, I didn't want to play. Okay, let's play this now. Actually, I want to play this. It's a very cool track. Still Young and Counseling featuring OMZ. When We Were Young, this was out on Size. Yeah. Let's play this one then. Very cool track. Melodic, uplifting one. I like the vocal. This is out on Size Records. Oh, so innocent. Yeah. I'm missing those times when I was young and I was innocent. Yeah. Now I got responsibilities. It's very bad. Yeah, but a very cool track. It's a bit unusual for, I believe, Size for over the last couple of months, I would even say. Yeah, but a very cool track. Thank you very much, Still Young, for this one. Yeah. I don't know much about costing. I would have to do more research. Yeah. So, but the vocal is very nice. You should really check out the vocal for yourselves. I believe I have only time for 2 more tracks. And then we are all heading over to Criteria for listening. Because they start very on time, really. They started creepy euphoric song. Yeah, a bit Gockman, I believe. Yeah, it sounds like something that was there already. So it's not really like, innovative or innovative, or how you pronounce this. But for listening, for casual listening, something in between. It's very alright, I would say. But yeah, I believe Still Young did some better stuff in the past. That's for sure. But it was cool that they brought out something again, because it's been really a long, long time. And yeah, one track that I want to show you, one more, is the track by, the remix by Sia. So Sia, a bit more of a deeper vibe here again. Medusa featuring Good Boys, Piece of Heart, Piece of Your Heart. And yeah, I'm a huge fan of Sia, I don't hide it. Yeah, the vibe is very much like Phantom Gockman. You're right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So I really like the violence there. So they toned down the vocal there a bit, but the drop sounds deep and euphoric and melancholic at the same time. So yeah, but it's very, very cool. It's something very, very chilly. And what Sia builds up their arrangements very nicely. So I'm always very happy to listen to their music, even if it's deeper. So you can really compare this, for example, now with this with Mistakes, for example, or Regrets. It's a different sound of Sia, but still so enjoyable. I still hear their signature sound. This is important, Steal Your Heart Sia remix. It's out on Virgin/Polydor. Yeah, very cool. So yeah, very, very cool. I really like, you know, the uplifting glimpses in between there. So this is sounding very cool. So thank you so much, Sia, for this one. I know one of the guys, you know, from last year, and I'm so happy that I met them. Yeah, and it's really, you know, although it's a bit deep, I still kind of feel, you know, this euphoric, uplifting feel that is very typical for Sia's music. So they did absolutely a fantastic job. Yeah, and I like the vocal. Fits very well. So absolutely fantastic remix. So they did a fantastic job. This one can hear, like, feeling, you know, the kick like this, the sub, you know, it's punching really nicely through for a deep track, you know. Actually very unusual, but that's actually what makes up, you know, the vibe, you know, for Sia's track. And yeah, if it's the best Sia remix, you know, Cockman, it's very tough to say because I can't really compare this with, for example, The Love You Feel by Grum. So different, you know, way more energetic and all that, but, you know, so cool. Absolutely fantastic. So also, like, when they add up, you know, another layer on this, like on this case, so although they go kind of into the deeper direction of this remix, they still kind of stay progressive, you know, one element follows the other, really progressive, and then degressive, of course, when finishing. So absolutely fantastic. So huge, you know, masters, I would say, of progressive, absolutely, over the last couple of years, I would even say. So yeah, great work by Sia. So, and I'm finishing off. The last track for tonight is basically very simple. I would have to go back, unfortunately, to Avicii. So he's unfortunately not among us anymore. But his album is coming on Friday. I hope that I can do something with this on a Bisicast. But unfortunately, when I did the tribute after his passing, where's Negro? What do you mean, Fran, by this? So I was blocked by Facebook, so because I was playing too much Avicii music or whatever. Actually, I don't know. They have like certain, you know, parameters that I am not allowed to stream this Avicii's music because it's mostly universal, and I don't know. I believe, I'm not sure 100%, but this one I hope will get through. It's a very simple formula. So we heard SOS. By you know, the first single that was released after Avicii's death, and we asked one certain guy asked himself, what about if SOS sounds like Wake Me Up? So, you know, the track from 2013, Wake Me Up, before it's all over. Now I'm wiser and I'm older, whatever, you know the lyrics. And Angemi, that we all know from this remakes, What If videos and whatever, did exactly that and released his 2013 remix. So this is how SOS would sound on Wake Me Up. And in my opinion, it was like I was raping the replay button over the last week. Really, I couldn't get enough of this because I was so in love with this work. So let's check it out. And we can already hear, it's really, he really took care of everything. The guitar in the beginning, now this filter into the vocal, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. So this one is not available on Spotify because, well, he does not have the rights to this. But yeah, this is by Angemi, or Angemi, however you want to pronounce this. And it sounds absolutely fantastic, in my opinion. Well, you know, I believe he does, you know, all these. Now actually, it builds up, you know. And now check out the drop and feel the euphoria. And I couldn't get enough of this my whole week. So I dropped the SoundCloud link. We could be more just part-time lovers. Friday's going live now. Not on my clock. Okay, I'm gonna finish this and then we're heading over. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah. Yeah. And I actually want to finish this playing, you know, because it's usually like the second drop here. Because it's so fantastic, you know, to listen to this. This part-time lovers. So I can really feel the wake me up vibe from this one. Thank you guys for watching. So follow me everywhere on Instagram, on Twitter. I don't have any SoundCloud because SoundCloud pissed me off. Actually, on May 1st, I believe, 5 years ago, my SoundCloud account was, also June 1st, I believe, my SoundCloud account was blocked. So I don't like it anymore, to be honest. Yeah. I hope that you enjoyed my show tonight, the stream. I will restream this later on Twitch and then upload it to YouTube as always. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, hope to see you either next week or in 2 weeks, I'm not sure, depending on supply and demand. And hope to tell you then a bit more about my plans for the summer then later. Because right now we're not sure 100% if it's really if this is gonna happening or this is gonna happening, but hope to be a bit more clear in around 2 weeks. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, have a great remaining week, and yeah, hope to see you on the next Bisicast. Thanks and bye. And now we're heading all over to Kreider's page for criteria. See you there.